I just saw an email that blew my mind, and it's from one of kind of my heroes, I would say, that I follow, who says his inspiration was one of the people I found in 2016. Chicken broth with sea salt. In 2016, before went to Bali, when I knew I was going to Bali, and I'd heard of the term digital nomad, and I was like, "That's me. Sign me up. Make money online. Travel anywhere. Be free. Yes, please." I had a great time in Bali and done lots of projects and businesses and investments over the years. For whatever reason, everything kind of went wrong during lockdown. And so we're rebuilding a company called Nonconformity Company. I follow various business people online. The guy that inspired me in 2016 was called Peter Levels. He's now made lots of different businesses. He's making like $1 million a month. And he initially, it caught my attention. He was doing 12 startups in 12 months. One of those was nomadlist.com, which was like a digital nomad directory, which has done very well now. Yeah, very interesting dude. The email that blew my mind is from Mark Liu. Now, he credits his success to Peter Levels. Not all the success, but, you know, an inspiration for doing that. And the email starts, he said, on October the 28th, I saw this post from Peter Levels. He said a lot of people, basically, MRR is monthly recurring revenue. So when I say MMR, it's like how much a company is making each month. And a lot of these online businesses have monthly subscriptions. So that figure is the really important figure. You see a lot of people, startups, they've started a company, making 10,000 per month, etc. So they were basically just saying that there's a lot of fake people on there that will come on and now put these fake screenshots on there. And Mark Liu said, yeah, he's made a lot of his businesses. He's making very good money. I've bought one of his products, and I've also subscribed to his DataFast, to his analytics to track website visits, etc. as well. Yeah, just like his personality, he's actually in Bali as well, and I've never met him, but I have exchanged a few emails with him, and yeah, just like his vibe, and making startups quickly, launching products. He basically saw this tweet about fake MRR, and he's basically made a business, trustmrr.com, the database of verified startups, where you upload a read-only Stripe API key, you get a free page showing your verified revenue, and a nice do follow backlink as a bonus. So it's a way for companies, startups, to go on there and verify their revenue. And he's made 20 grand within a few weeks, within a few days, 20,000 from this website. Now, the service is totally free. This is a really nice business model that we'll be using for a lot of ours. I've mentioned before kind of feeder businesses that are free, or you could have free education, a free ebook, a free course that leads to something more expensive. Well, this is just really a feeder business. So there's a ranking list on the main site, and then he just sold, I think there's 8 or 10 advertising spots down each side of the page. And what he did is he started selling those for $2.99 a month, and then increased the price. Basically made 20 grand in 3 days from just putting this simple site together. Now, the other amazing thing is he built this site. He can code, but he just put this into he put this into a cursor and said, build this. So now you don't have to code an app. If you can think about it and describe it, you can put them into these AI tools like Cursor, and they will build it for you, which is, again, a pretty amazing. I just read a quote about 2026 that AI is going to impact 89% of all jobs. Now, that's not taking out 89% of the jobs. It's going to impact to some degree. So it's going to be just paramount that businesses, if you've got 10 estate agents in town, and 5 of them decide to upskill on AI and automate everything that they can and reduce costs with what they can by making everything super efficient with AI, their margins and their profits are going to allow them to be a lot more competitive to the 5 agents in town that aren't going with the times. You know, it's a bit like with the .com era when internet sites came. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, is this new? Is this just a phase? Do I get on board? I guess we had it with first internet sites, then we had it with social media, and a lot of people didn't get on board and missed out and had to catch up. So I guess this is the third wave, the AI wave of some of these huge changes. It's going to change everything. The search in terms of ads, it's changing. Now we're just getting like, you know, 1-word prompts and getting all the answers back. And apparently phones in the future won't have apps. There will just be an AI phone where it will just be predicting what you need or giving you just the thing that you need to do and actually doing it for you. So, you know, you might not have to go to your bank app and log in and transfer the money. You could just have set it into the phone, or the phone is connected to a calendar, or it's mind-blowing, the changes. So we've got the AI newsletter, AI tools and tools, but I really think what I think is going to be good, and this is the idea I had of starting lots of different startups to see what would work. And I've sat with a lot of the ideas and got a lot of the foundational stuff there ready, and we're going to be going for it once we're in a stable location. And this is it's to set up many so you can see where the numbers are, and things are definitely slanting more towards AI and business and using the tools and the combinations of tools to make things that help people get ahead with this stuff. So it tends to be where I feel like that's where we're kind of headed with this. And it was named Nonconformity Company so we could do whatever we wanted. So it's very, because there's so much going on, it's very overwhelming and can be very overwhelming for people. How do they start? What do you actually choose? Where do you go? And what can you do? What tools are available, and how do you use those tools for certain functions? So I think breaking all this down for people into really simple steps is going to be really, really beneficial for lots and lots of people. So, and a lot of that will give away for free with this business model. Bring in and give lots of good value for free, or do something cool. I've had some ideas to do some Zapier automation startups, the leaderboards like this, which then in turn encourage people to use the automation tools, and then it tracks how many apps you're using, and then you can turn that into a time saved leaderboard for people. So lots going on. We will continue.